Is that so? Well, someone must have given that lass a nice ride, though. She's all smiles, blushing, whatever. Just as long as he doesn't play the hero at the court. Let's move it so we can get to our silver. And you're twice as dumb as I thought. What the fuck were you two doing here all night? Sharpening quills? Must have been Adder then. I wouldn't put it past him. Let's get out of here, come on! Well, there's bound to be minting tools lying all over the place. You could do it with a finger up your arse. I'm going. Well, you're young, you look presentable, and, well, you'll be pretty convincing in that attire. As it always does. If you say so. But you know how it goes. Talk's cheap. And maybe your pecker'll be enough to get her to forgive you for any disappointment. Whoa! I've been known to promise a lot less for a fuck. Looks like it. But sweating like a pig, eh? Once we've tunnelled in, we'll take care of the entire church council and carry off the silver from the court to Ruthard Palace. And what? You'll shag me too? I'll go and report to Zizka how we got on. You better start praying. Aye, but seems like you've settled in nicely there. No doubt you've got it all neatly set up. So don't be shy. What can you tell us about it? Ah, well. That fucker is no loss anyway. I'll go and report this to Zizka. I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop his froggy balls off. Ugh. Well, you've got some serious fucking balls, lad. Damn it. All right. I'm talking about you, Otto. Good luck, soldier. We won't leave you in the lurch. We're not barbarians, we're noblemen, Sir Otto. Your dead body would be worthless to us. You've given us no other choice. You're the sinner here, Otto. And now we're fucked. For fuck's sake, lad, what are you trying to prove? And we're running out of time. The Hungarian cavalry could show up at any moment now. Nicely said, youngster. Drop by when I'm at the pen. Tough luck, lad. There's nobody else here now. Practice or real weapons, I mean. Is that the best you can do, fuckers? They're dropping like flies! I'll be going out there in a while, and everything we find out from him could make the operation a lot easier. You know what I mean. Just remember, there's no time for mercy. So, we're agreed. Let's get to it then. Except, maybe for one thing. What will we start with? All right, I'll start, and you can join in. Oh, I'm glad we see eye to eye. If you're going to shit yourself again like at Malashov, you'd better wait outside. So, shall we get started? How did you put it in Malashov? The trap must be sprung? If you don't have the stomach for torture, just say the word. I'll be happy to deal with it. I'd also like to know whether I got him or not. But try it your way if you like. He's had nothing to eat, so maybe he'll spill his guts for a crust of bread. Oh, no money, no fun. Come back when you have some. Always! All right, then. I'll show you a few devilish tricks. You snot-nosed brat! You're the one that shakes like a whore in the saddle. Not now. Come back later. I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. I've never gone back on my word. Good lad. Now, what do you want to know? You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last few years? That weapon's not worth shite! Well, except in a few cases when it's saved my skin. Ready. What is it you want, then? Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords, I'm not ashamed of what I am. My noble word is my oath. Unlike that of bastards like von Bergau or von Rosenborg. Then sword fight, damn it! Where's that wine? Nor should I write it down in your diary so you'll remember it. Ha ha! Good choice. It's better than a sword when you're up close. But the main thing is not to soil your braze, no matter who you're up against. We'll see about that. But first go and get yourself straightened out. Aye, I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are. Not a damn thing, lad. Not unless you pay me well. But first, bring me some good wine. And that's what rankles the lords, that I'm getting rich at their expense. And that's some fucking fat loot they stole from the king. Aye. They call me a lot of things, laddie. You got that wine for me? Let him catch his breath, for Christ's sake. He just needs to eat and drink his fill. He's one of us now. Another hungry wolf from the devil's pack. Ha ha ha! You can have another go tomorrow! That's no fucking shame. I haven't known him that long. But even in that short time, he's racked up so much sin he couldn't pray it away in 10 lifetimes. Well, didn't you say you needed to find Liechtenstein as soon as possible? Zizka said you kept nagging him about that. Well, the lad taken by von Berkov at Nebakov. Ungrateful bastard. When I first met him, he had a rusty axe and holes in his boots. Fuck me. How did he even get there? Well, get a fucking move on then! What the fuck are you doing here then? Go! Well, he gave us some hints, but I reckon he's not very proud of it. But he definitely wants to drink with you once the whole band is here. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund. Fuck me. Everybody said the dice would be the death of him one day. Zizka and I are going to Rabors. I don't give a fuck what you'll be doing. A cow? Must have been some fucking sight. Whatever. As long as both of you survived. Nobody asked him to. All he has to do is fight. Others can do the dying. You killed him. I told you to fucking bring him back, didn't I? Aye. Kubienka said something like that. Adar told him it was your fault. Who did that? Aren't you a feisty one? But if you want to hear the plan, speak to Zizka. He'll tell you more. Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar, and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. What do you mean? Aye, but I hear you took your sweet fucking time. He came in so hungry he wolfed down half of Treadlight's pantry at my expense. Oh, what can you do? But now I'd like some good fucking news. Is he crazy? He spent his whole life stealing and killing, and now he wants to go to heaven? I thought he'd end up one day with his throat slit because of dice. But to die like that... Aye, he is. He cursed a lot too. What happened? Oh, you've known him for half a day, so what? What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife flying around? A little too close. Oh, fuck me. You knew he was coming. They've gone to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry. Well, some are, some aren't. Until my broken bones mend. Or I kick the bucket. Hard to say, or at least a fork. Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me. Well, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either. I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck. If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half. I'll gladly play dead for a while. When he sees what von Bergau did with it, he'll shit himself. But only almost. Good work. Who knows? Women. Did you do the work of 3, eh? At least with your mouth. Hagen and Urso will be waiting for us there to keep them under guard. Back to the matter at hand. What the fuck are we gonna do? Forget it. That face of yours is known all over town. You'll stand at the back and try to be invisible. Oh, come on. Lighten up a bit, eh? You'd better not get caught. If we could snatch von Bergau's fucking cannon, this'll be a piece of cake. If he's managed to gather any men at all. Of course. I'd be glad to shoot another one. Thanks to me. We have to leave before the crack of dawn tomorrow. While it's still dark, understand? Now there'll be so many people hanging around the vineyard, we might as well forget about a private visit. I reckon it's too late now, eh? Where the fuck have you been all morning? We'll wait till tomorrow. But if you oversleep once more, you'll have me to answer to. Are you yanking my fucking pizzle? What's that? Do you think I'm stupid? Just wait a bit, and I'll turn it into such a good broth you'll be licking your ears. Let's see how much there is. He saved my arse back at Neuhaus. We only made it out thanks to him. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. But say it dry devil, and everybody just shits themselves. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it. That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I don't give a shit about the sirs anymore. You see, it's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars. Why do they call you fuckhead? Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. Well, I didn't really need a second arsehole, so hopefully it was the last one I ever get. All right, I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. I suppose it could have something to do with all the killing. I can't really sit, stand, or lie down. Not to mention ride a horse. The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. When everything is fucked, the people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life, only then can you really learn what a person is like. Yeah, I was feeling bitter for a while, but then I thought, you could have ripped my head or my leg off, so I still got off easy. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnek I of Kunstadt and Jaispitz, and my natural beauty. And between us, I think it's still better to die of a shot to the arse than of old age or some disease. Keep practicing until you gain some confidence. Then come and see me. Still nothing, eh? Don't worry. The Master Strike is the ultimate technique. It's no wonder you can't do it your first try. Having trouble? Suit yourself. You should either train harder or not give up so easily. Either you give it a rest or clench your teeth and keep going. Giving up again, I can tell you that. A shitload! Ha! What a bang that was! We smashed them to pieces. You'd be better off counting how many for each of us. How many houses we can buy. Can you hear me? You're an interesting man, Musa. I'd like to hear more from you. Well, you're the sawbones at Sigismund's court, aren't you? You didn't have to do anything. Fuck your things. Better lose some junk than your head. Aye, why not? An extra pair of hands might come in handy. I've no idea, mate. Not a fucking clue. You could have just watched while they killed us all. Fuck, I have no idea. Did that whoreson really say someone betrayed us? How many did you send to meet their maker? You bet. Sigismund'll be boiling with rage. Aye, we wiped the floor with them. Cheer up. Things will work themselves out. Aye, we need to find our way out of here. I know, fuck it. You have to be a wet blanket. They say they're proper devils with those crooked swords of theirs. What's there to think through? Do you think they'll have mercy on you after what you did at the court? What are you muttering about? I can't think who it could be. Maybe someone let his tongue slip. I don't know. Do you suppose those bastards know about Ruthard Palace too? But this is no place for a peaceful conversation. Let's get out of here. And Sigismund loses a good sawbones. You know how things work, Otto? So why the fuck are we clowning around here? My ears are ringing, men! Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den. And I like that. They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them. Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail? This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack. Hideout. Our old camp was a shithole. Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere, that's too bad. Have they fucked off somewhere? They didn't send any messages to my jail cell. I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway. Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand. My people. Kubienka isn't enough for you. Fuck. This place has everything we need. And people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work. Although I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch! If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. Who the fuck are they? What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable. I'd love to. but I don't even know who survived that fuck-up. Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart. Shush! We can stay here. He'll sire a few brats, and he'll be as tame as a lamb. And happy. Job's the nightingale. He looks more like a wet hen to me. Find him a wife. That'll straighten him out in no time. I heard about that Hungarian pus-sack. That he was dangerously clever. And as slippery as a bag of eels. What is this about? How big a pile? No burger's daughter, but... them merchants would bleed you dry before you could say dowry. So marry him off. Yeah, I had a bit of a disagreement with this brat here. This is a war. And this is our plan for getting von Bergau. Kurva. That's your problem. So if you want to do it your way, fine. You want to be a commander too? Let's see what you're made of then. I don't need one. That's right. Thanks for noticing. I never put my men's lives on the line. Especially if I can have the element of surprise. If anyone runs for the forest, let them go. The other yokels are out of luck. So, let's go and do our job and hope things don't get fucked up for once. What? Do you have kin in the village? Who the hell's got into you? Fuck. Thanks for noticing. What is it, youngster? What's the problem? I can't guarantee you'll survive, though. What of it? Can't you carry out a simple task? Listen, von Bergau's in that fortress full of men. When they see the fire, they'll run out to extinguish it. They won't be expecting us. My God! The simple joys of life, eh, pal? Ha ha! Bastard! Dog meat makes a nice hearty broth. You'll see. I'll share the rest among the men. We'll make it hot for the fuckers. Will you kill it yourself? Or will I have to do it? They're making ammo and ladders there. If we torch them, it'll hold them up for sure. So there's a right mess in their command. And that treacherous fool, Brabant, is sticking his nose in. It's on now! Let's go! Let's go! I'm looking forward to this, bastards! I already told you you'd be in the way. I almost had him, but he got away. Fuck all. The whole thing went sideways. Go and see Zizka on the walls. I'm sure he'd like someone to relieve him. Like I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt. We have to eat the dog or we'll die. What's so hard to understand? You bet it will. I fucking noticed that when they walked past me. Bocek looks like the imprisonment did him good. Now that's a pile of coin. Just enough for a warm beer and a cold wench. But whatever, I'll take it. Sigismund won't like that. But whatever. Not our problem, is it? Here you go. 2 servings, 1 for you and 1 for Capon. So, will you help me or not? Bring it on! And keep the beast out of my sight. Otherwise, there's no telling what I'll do. If you try and stop me, I'll break your fucking jaw. What you got, eh? You're shitting yourselves! Let's get stuck in, eh? See, your dog was finally good for something. Well, you can stuff yourself enough here to last you a week. Suit yourself. Here's 2 servings for you. I'll share the rest among the men. There's not enough space, Henry. You fucker. Not only did you get grub last night, but we have to keep that damn dog of yours fed too. Quite rightly. Honour your vow of poverty and turn out your purse. Don't be fucking crazy. You expect me to eat stinky old boots when there's a piece of meat running around? Are you fucking mad? Why the hell would I eat a shoe when you have a nice piece of meat following you around? No fucking way. Damn. And I was looking forward to getting a nice cold one at the Emperor Charles. Quick, man, it needs to look like a fire! If you're hungry, you should help me find that fucking stray dog that's roaming around here. I'd love to hear the latest gossip. It travels fast in the town. Just imagine it's a small goat. Then kill it and bring me the meat. He's put on at least 10 pounds. If we catch that dog, it'll make for some meaty broth. Will you help me find him? I'll get the water boiling in the meantime. It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is. Nice. If I'd known you had that kind of coin on you, I'd have pinched it long ago. For coin? What else? Neither are you, lad. Great, though. One less hard man for Sigismund. I was just having a laugh with you. Lighten up a bit, eh? All right, then. I'll get one from Pizek's cellar before we go. All right. Keep your hair on. You don't say. Will you share? I'll make some broth or I'll have you licking your lips. You've finally come to your senses. Come now, I'll take care of it. Hi, Curva. Leave me alone. And that's about it. Oh, just a few scratches. Nothing worth mentioning. Well, there's nothing like taking a proper shit right before you die. You've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses. Don't you have anything to do? A few local clodhoppers bit the dust, but most fled to the woods. He'd be of use if he was served to us on a platter. I've had enough! It's time we served your little mutt up on a platter. The best place for a counterattack is the smithy in the village. Well, I might have something. But you'll have to bet at least 20 groschen against it. We're not going to starve here while that fucking dog is running around. Let's keep it a surprise. You won't be sorry, though. Leave me alone. No. The maid Susanna is trying to ease his suffering, but it's only a matter of time before he croaks. No. Good Lord, I haven't been this thirsty in years. I'll find you! Stop fucking about and just smash that dog's head in with a hammer, then bring me the meat. What are you waiting for? Don't be so jumpy. We both know you're as hungry and weak as I am. No, they wouldn't have to force me. That young nitwit was asking for it anyways. Nectar of the gods, aye. Oh, what fine ale. Have one yourself, lad, and stop gawping. That shot took Markvart down, and no one knows just how badly he's wounded. Meanwhile, von Bergau vanished. Henry! Just come and we'll find that dog. Let anyone go who's running for the forest. Kill the rest. Where's some Markvart? Not feeling well. Band of fucking cowards! Are you mad? This is no time for squeamishness. Are you fucking joking? It's my turn for food next. Are you trying to get yours instead of me? Hey, come here. Aye, I've already told the men to hide along the road. Aye. Unfortunately, a fight was unavoidable. Stay back, Henry. And you, Henry. Nothing foolish. If we're to succeed, I forbid you to have such thoughts, are we clear? If we're to be in town by morning, we have to leave at night. It's a long journey. I have a prize for all of you bastards. Come get it. Right between the eyes. Only 4. Sam and Kubienka are a little banged up, but they'll be better by morning. I'm going to fuck you up! Each man alone. I understand. The main thing is to draw these stinking vermin out of the castle. Aye, I forgot. Only the younger Lord of Rabors is allowed to give anyone here a pasting. And his own kin at that. So fucking take him with you next time. But don't give him food from our supplies. Let that beast find his own food or I'll wring his fucking neck. Yeah, right. We live, we die, and all that's left is shit. Sam was looking for you. Did he talk to you yet? Aren't you supposed to go with Janos and Adder to deal with Sigismund's strongman? Look, if you find any more, bring it to me, and I'll make broth. You've never had better, I swear. Hey, I'm talking to you, fucker! I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up. Just wait. It'll be that dog's turn soon enough. Quite a lot. And hallowed be thy name of those who fucked up these unworthy scoundrels. Forgive us, O Lord, and give us hope. God have mercy. What a fucking job. Bring me that meat, and I'll cook it. Good idea. Do what you're supposed to. Sure. How much will you wager? The only thing a mutt like that can do in a battle is get in the way, you know that. What now? Stay low, damn it. Why are you just standing about? What of it? Praying won't hurt anything, right? What do you want? Sweet as honey, sharp as a razor. Just the way I like it. We've got enough muscle. The men are carrying the silver. You just get in their way. Be quiet and watch out. Brabant's pretending he's dying, but he's fine. Strike them! Von Bergu! You cunt! Have it your way. But keep that damn dog out of my sight or there's no telling what'll do. No way. But fuck it. Now the important thing is to capture Von Bergu. But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here. And watch each other's backs. Well, you've eaten it already. And they say I'm mad. And we found out something else. What about the fella who was guarding them? Did you kick his ass? Like what? And Berta's halfway on his way to his maker. God, you haul me off in irons, and you can't even show me a grain of human decency. Can't help anyone anyway. We'll do it the youngsters' way. The boring way. Oh, you thought wrong. The stronger dog fucks the bitches. Muster up. We'll go round the village to get to Zizka. Sorry, that must have cost a king's ransom. Nice and quietly, because that'll be all your fault. I give the orders round here. Oh, my lady! Well, well, the bastard taught the devil to dance. So you won. What you gaping at? We've a job to finish, get to it. We'll let the turnip pullers live. Thought you could order the devil around, did you? My leg, damn it! Milady? Fuck! That was a blast. My skull's ringing. Leave him. Let him be. Leave him be. What you gaping at? You never seen a man get his arse kicked before? See whether you do what you're supposed to. Can't deny you've got balls, though. I hope you know what you're doing. And that none of our fine fellows fall instead of the few damn peasants. And I'll be watching you. You idiots! It's fucked, Otto. So let's pretend this never happened.